my niggas is heavy there. I'm out Delaware, 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 my niggas is heavy there. Talking they looking for me, them pussies they never there.
We got the jizzle in the building, shooters in the background. Let a nigga step Mossberg sitting back down. Once they do the book, fuck niggas, yeah, I'm back now. Let everybody start, bunch of funny niggas fat now. Dope game silly, all these plugs on the rats now. Free shit's nitty, all these frauds want rap now. 20 throw his dukes up, try me to death. Put the G's in your swag, made it cool to wreck your set. All my niggas heavy head, play for heavy metal gear. Chest shot it, burn his body like Patron the Belvedere. Talk about it in they rap, but these pussies never there. Real recognize real, I look familiar everywhere. That's why they see me on the TV, banging on my CD. Getting to that money like I'm bagging up some OZ. Scratching and surviving, now I'm stacking and supplying. Boys flowing through the city and these haters can't deny it.
I'm out Delaware, my niggas is heavy there. 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 Talking they looking for me, them pussies they never there.
They still boss where I come from. Frauds where you be at. I'm on Delaware where pussies don't really be at. I rack the bag that the place is OT at. Different forklift, them killers don't need ski masks. Shout the dumb city where Boob and KB at. 20 money baby, the dub is where they react. Project money, the bucket, the 2-6. Bring the couch to KG, plus grams and Larry Lips. Couple shooters out 40, go to war for me. Yellow with the purple, throw it back, grab Ori. Most of the monster, 2 Life Esco. Giving out funk work, crab crawl, let's go. We round like the West Coast, talking ain't the topic. Shooting like pool, 8 ball, corner pocket. Airplane mode on you niggas, I'm the pilot. I-95, 302, we get it poppin'.
I'm out Delaware, my niggas is heavy there. 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 Talking they looking for me, them pussies they never there.
I got some niggas in the box with the ox walking the rec yard. Joust to be near while they move on my baby Randolph. Certified goons all down for some shooting. Bill for John J, them crackers uptown roofed them. Can't forget Flies, Larry Lips, and G-Wise. Breeze with it is all the ox and they salam. Northern been the same since Ant got all the time. Damn, JGJ, you was triple, what you doing? The pig told him Damo, Bam got an elbow. Jerry took a plea for the 7th but got railroad. The feds grabbed repo, now I've kept the G-Do. Leak was getting money but the Jacks miss Rico. Bert, that's my people, live by the G-Code. Groove got 8 but they rock KG though. Box can't come home, Shan on death row. Moose shook the feds but PA wouldn't let go.
I'm out Delaware, my niggas is heavy there. 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 Talking they looking for me, them pussies they never there.
What's the name? Hey, yeah, shalom, Lord of Christ. What's going on, everybody, man? This is the ISUPK, the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge, started out of 1 West Harlem, New York, under Commanding General Yana. What we do here is we teach the Brotherhood class on Tuesday night. I'm holding it down tonight, and we're going to get it on, man. You know what I'm saying? So y'all pretty much know how this thing starts, right? You know what I'm saying? We get our preset books out because I hate wasting my time and I hate, going through all this stuff and you're not writing it down. So we're going to go ahead and start the Brotherhood class. Y'all pretty much know how we're going to start it, and I'll be right back in 2 seconds. We're going to go ahead and do this intro. what's going on, everybody? If somebody could just check on Facebook or YouTube just to make sure that y'all can hear the words that are coming out of my mouth, please. And you know, how's everybody week been, man? How's everybody week going so far? Is it going good? Is the man on your back this week or what?
Slow.
What you know about the man being on your back? I guess when you were a kid, the man on your back, huh? All right, no sweat. So we got, you know, so we here this week, man. You know, just hope everybody had a good week, had a good weekend. And, you know, we just got to keep moving forward. Of course, this is the brotherhood and sisterhood class. This is where we come together to learn about the foundation that Christ prescribed for us so that we can move forward with a good, clear direction of where we should go as a people. You know what I'm saying? But the first thing that it starts with is brotherhood and sisterhood. That's really all it really boils down to at the end of the day, because every other nation understands that. Who put that up on Facebook? I think it was somebody who put, it might have been Zerai, when you put up about how the number one employer of the Asians is the Asians. Was that you? That was you? Yeah, the number one employer of the Asians is the Asians. The number one employer of the East Indians is the East Indians. Number one employer of the oppressor is the oppressor. So it's like, well, where are we at in this whole grand scheme of things? And we don't know because we don't have the brotherhood and sisterhood necessary for us to be able to compete. You know, integration is good when you're looking at it from a financial perspective, because you can sell your goods to everybody. But if you integrate into a system that doesn't have where you don't have power, then ultimately by default you become the what's that word called? The consumer class. And that's what we become because we don't have brotherhood. But I also want to talk about respect today, man. Respecting brothers in the truth, respecting sisters in the truth. And I wanted to go through some scriptures on that, you know, just to kind of get to zero in on that. And then also I wanted to hit on how you should watch who you follow, right? Because when we see what's going on right now, you know, we see what's going on with Nature Boy, you know, how he got locked up for life, Polite's in jail, Dr. York's in jail. The whole conscious community is taking his L. So they got, you know what I mean? And that shows you that the Lord's been with us the whole time, and what we've been telling you has been the right thing. It's just, you just been wasting time and haven't figured it out yet. You know what I mean? When you should. All right. So we got the Passover coming up on April the 20th, man. So make sure y'all get your rooms. Don't call me the day before the Passover talking about you don't got to ride. You know what I mean? Do everything now and make your arrangements now. You know what I'm saying? If you haven't paid your fee, pay the $200. It's an all access pass. You get into all the events, the Passover, Black Party, Feast of Unleavened Bread, everything like that. And you'll be good to go, right? So now that we solid on that, I'll take a break like in the middle of the class so that we can play the Passover promo, and we'll go on from there. But in the meantime, if somebody could get me 1 Peter 2:17. 1 Peter 2:17. No sweat. I'm gonna just get there with you real quick. You got it whenever you're ready, Zerai.
It's the book of 1 Peter, chapter 2, verse 17.
Mm-hmm.
Honor all men.
That's right. Say that one more time.
Honor all men.
Mm-hmm.
Love the brotherhood.
Uh-huh.
Fear God. Honor the king.
Right. So what we're supposed to do is we're supposed to honor each other, man, because, and sisters as well, and this too as well, because at the end of the day, when it talks about honoring all men, it's talking about, we know who this is talking about, right? Do I need to go there? So we know who this is talking about. So we're supposed to honor all men, you know what I mean? And sisters, man, you know what I'm saying? Because the sisters encompass when it talks about the all men, right? And that's how we should treat everybody, because remember, everybody that's in this truth is here because the Lord chose them to be here.
Right.
Not because of me or not because of the next brother. It's because the Lord chose that brother to be here. So that's why you're here. And we should honor that brother, even if that brother is a trooper or if that brother is an officer or 50 or whatever you want to say. We're supposed to honor everybody because every single brother in here brings something to the table. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, that's what makes that's what ultimately that means everything over anything that could be done in this truth is the men that you have. You know what I mean? Like I had to really think about that myself. Like, when you first come into this truth, right? You pray and you hope that the Lord will send you men that will help you push the truth, right?
Right.
And at the beginning, it's not as easy as you would think that it is. You might think that because you got a homeboy that's your best friend in the world and he's your down homie, that when you come and find out this truth, that he's for sure going to be rolling with you because he's your mans and all that. But the reality of it is he's not going to be with you and you're going to have to go by yourself. And you're going to have to get people to come into this truth that you don't know, that you're not associated with. Now, of course, the Lord blesses us and we're able to have brothers that come into this truth that we knew from the world, or sisters that knew other sisters from the world, and brothers and sisters that come into this truth that are brothers and sisters from the world. And that happens. And sometimes you might even get your moms or your dads up in here. But the reality of it is you probably won't. Right? Because the cards are stacked against you when it comes to this truth, right? Mm-hmm. So what you got to understand is that, and what I had to understand is that the Lord sends you those brothers, and that any brother that the Lord sends you, you got to figure out a way to put that brother in the best position so that that brother can spread his wings and fly. Right. And move this truth forward. You know what I mean? And hey, it might not be, a brother, knocking out debates and all that. The brother might just come in, pick up the camp equipment.
Right.
Go to camp equipment. That sister might not be a sister that could go out and get, contracts. You know what I mean? With different retailers, right? So that we can get food away and 13,000 pounds of food, right? She might not be a sister that could do that. She might just be the sister that might can cook some spaghetti. Right. Right? Or the lasagna with 6 different cheeses. Right? She might be able to do that. But whatever that sister can do, whatever that substance that sister can bring to the truth is all worth it at the end of the day. Right. Right? So the scriptures say one more time. Could you read it one more time, Robert Carr?
Kana, sir. It's the book of 1 Peter, chapter 2, verse 17. Mm-hmm. Honor all men. Mm-hmm. Love the brotherhood. Uh-huh. Fear God. Uh-huh. Honor the king. Right. Honor the king, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, what we want to do is we want to show reverence to every brother, man, no matter how high you are or how low the brother is, man. I don't really like even to say that like low the brother is or anything like that, because to me, no brother is low. You know what I'm saying? Like, I talk to everybody. You know what I mean? I'm not the type of brother like, that is unapproachable. You know what I'm saying? I talk to everybody. I go to any city, talk to anybody, and at the end of the day, that's what I'm in this truth for. I'm really in this truth for the brotherhood, really. At the end of the day, I realize that that's my rock in this truth, and that's what keeps me here, because I evolved past the point of seeing this as a school, right? I see it as the brothers that are here, right? Like, I don't see it as the ISUPK. Right. You know what I'm saying? I see it as Sarai Bakar. I see it as Azar War. So it's like when a nigga say something about you or say something about you, I know that that's wrong, because nigga, what you talking about? Azar War does that? Right. You know what I'm saying? I can't believe that because I know him. You know what I mean? And any brother across this country. Like, I tell you what, man, the brotherhood is on 1,000. Now, for the last 6 months, I had to really be on the road a lot with my slavery. I say that loosely, right? I had to be on the road a lot, and every single place I went to, I received brotherhood. You know what I'm saying? Like, I went to Vegas, right? I went to Vegas, and I was around the brothers in Vegas, and I get there, and the brothers was like, yo, you want some food? And I'm like, Khan, you know what I'm saying? And I haven't been around these brothers. I've never hung around these brothers. Right. Now, I've hung around them at the major stuff, right? But just on a regular, every day, you don't really see it too much. So, and then I'm coming from Delaware. So they like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Like, I pull up in the desert. We weren't even on the Las Vegas Strip. We was way out and an hour and a half away from the Strip. I pulled up in the desert. Brothers was like, yo, they came outside. I went inside. They was like, yo, you want something to eat? And I'm like, yeah. And they started piling up the plate. I'm like, damn, this must be what the generals feel like. Like, God damn, what you want me to eat all this? It's like chicken wings and legs and thighs and everything that you can fit on that damn plate. I'm like, this is too much food. Right? Then I was like, the brother was like, yo, you want some strong? I'm like, yeah, let me get some strong. He poured the strong till it was like almost to the top of the cup. I was like, yo, this is way too much liquor. But I realized that it's just the brotherhood is just going to be way too much for, you know what I mean? Brothers that are in the spirit of Christ, in the spirit of the Lord, they're going to give you brotherhood like beyond what you could ever think. Now, just imagine if we could have that throughout the whole nation. So where if I'm in Chicago or I'm down in Texas or wherever I'm at, I could have that brotherhood on 1,000. Think of how much better that would be for us as a nation if we had everybody that would participate in what Christ said. Mm-hmm. Right? It would be heaven on earth. Like, it wouldn't even matter. Like, okay, if we had brotherhood, and we were still under the oppressor, it still would be the kingdom of heaven. It still would be a feeling of what the kingdom of heaven would be like without the oppressor. But even if the oppressor was still over us and we still had brotherhood, it would be bearable for us to be here. Word, like that, you know what I mean? Like, word, you know what I'm saying? Because brotherhood supersedes everything. All right, no sweat. So let me get Colossians 3:8. No sweat. All right, Colossians.
What kind?
All right, what you got?
It's the book of Colossians, chapter 3, verse 8.
Mm-hmm.
But now.
No, Colossians 3:8.
What kind? It's the book of Colossians, chapter 3, verse 8.
Uh-huh.
But now ye also put off all these.
No, you're in the wrong book.
I'm at Colossians.
Colossians 3. Hold on, let me see. Let me make sure. 3 and 9.
Okay.
Oh, wait a minute. I'm sorry. You were right. You were right the whole time. All right. Salaki. See, brotherhood. See? Yeah, you were right. My bad. It's like I was wrong. You can go ahead and read it from 8. That'll be too wild.
Okay, kind of concept. This is the book of Colossians, chapter 3, verse 8.
Uh-huh.
But now ye also put off all these.
Uh-huh.
Anger, wrath, malice.
Right, so you gotta put off anger because like anger is what we have amongst one another. Like Judah, Benjamin, we got that already down packed. That's why, like, when somebody talks tough, it don't matter to me. You know what I'm saying? Like a person like, what? I'll do this. I'll smoke you. Yeah, you come on my hood. Yeah, on the dead homies. You know, It's like I already know we could do that. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like we could all do that. You know what I mean? Like that's not nothing that's going to make me feel like, well, maybe I should listen to this nigga. Because we've all got that down amongst each other, right? We all know that we can be tough, we can destroy each other, but how does it reflect when it comes to other nations that are in our hood taken away from us? You know what I'm saying? Like when I was watching the general's class, he brought out the median income of black people, right? The median income of black and Hispanics is $41,000 to $60,000, $61,000, right? That's the median. So the high is 60,000, right? That, you know what that is? That's a brother making $30 an hour. That's about the highest that we got in Israel. As far as like you talking about blacks and Hispanics, it's about $31, $32 an hour, right? Now, of course, you might have brothers here and there, sprinkle here and there, that might make a little bit more. But for the most part, as far as the statistics is concerned, it's about $32 an hour. Over top of that was the oppressor making about $250,000 median income, right? Now, you know who was over them? The Chinese, making $500 and something thousand a year. Guess what? Off of our chicken wing money. So who's really making all the money? Right? The oppressor and all the other nations. So if you're going to be tough with somebody, why be me when I don't have anything? And why not it be with somebody who does have something? It's because we know the fight. We understand that when you're dealing with an emasculated group of men who have been subjugated to being on the bottom. Those men have a very fragile ego. So the only thing that I can do to sustain my ego, to make me feel like a man, is by destroying you. And I remember you said something, Robert Carr, that was heavy. You said, yo, if I step on your shoes when I'm in the club, let it go.
Right.
You know what I mean? Let it go. Like, it doesn't have to be where I got to prove to you that you stepped on my sneaks, so I'm tougher than you.
Right.
Let it go. You know, brother gonna step on your shoes, man. He might be having a great time.
Right.
But at the end of the day, it's only shoes.
Right.
That's all it is, man. Let that brother live, man. Let that brother live, man. I remember I bumped up into a brother and he spilled his drink. And I was like, yo, what you drinking? He was like, Henny. I'm like, look, I got you. Hold on. When they got him a Henny, got myself one too.
Right.
I was even more drunker, right? But at the end of the day, like we gotta realize that, you know, we don't have to be tough all the time.
Right.
You know, we could be cool with brothers, man. Look, this brother might not know you from a can of paint, but at the end of the day, man, we don't have to be that way with each other. Go ahead.
Come on. You know, it's crazy because we are literally conditioned that way as well. You know what I mean? Because like you said, you know, you spilled the drink and you being brotherly, you was like, let me just get you another one. But I remember a time I had a fresh pair of Tim's on, man. I mean, right out the box. Mm-hmm. And the dude came over and he literally dropped his whole drink on my Tim. Uh-huh. And he was like so apologetic. And he was like, yo, I'm sorry. Like we was about to fight. And I'm like, yo, they only shoes, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, you know, we are so conditioned to just like something like that happen. It's like, oh man, this nigga gonna kill me.
Yeah, I mean, your Timbs get jacked up, they work boots now. Ask Robert Carr. He know. Robert Carr he came to work with clean Timbs. The Timbs had one scratch. He was like, look, these is whack. You know what I mean? And he came to work. He came to work with them joints. It is what it is. Right. If you go in the club with the butters on, you understand that it's gonna happen. Yeah. Now, unless you stay away from everybody, right? You might be able to get out there with a couple of scratches that you can, erase out with the booty racer. Right. But other than that, man, look, man, you already know what it is. Exactly. It is what it is, man.
All
right, so let's get it, man. Let's get some more on this, Robert Carr. Let's get it. Let's go down to let's go down to 12.
Kind of what kind, sir. Mm-hmm. It's the book of Colossians, chapter 3, verse 12. Put on, therefore, as the elect of God, holy and beloved, bowels of mercy.
Well, no, I'm sorry. Start at 9 again, and let's go down to 10.
All right, kind of. It's the book of Colossians, chapter 3, verse 9. Lie not to one another.
Right. So we gotta be honest with each other too. Like that's a major thing too. I understand that, we have things that we want to do outside of the truth. And I get it, like we want to do stuff, you might want to chill with your rib and look, and you might not even want to really do nothing like that. Right? It ain't even, I get it. Cause I want to do it too. I like to chill all day. Right. I know I'm Jacob. Cause I don't like to do nothing. Like let me tell you how much I don't like to do nothing. I'll order all day. Like, I'll order delivery for breakfast, delivery for lunch, delivery for dinner, just because I don't want to have to do anything, right? And then sometimes, like with my rib, I'll order just so she don't have to cook, right? So we can keep watching this. We can keep binge watching this Netflix joint that we like, right? And I understand that we want to relax because I got that same spirit too. So it's like if I would rather, like, if you can't come to camp or whatever, just call me and tell me. Yo, I'm trying to chill. You know what I mean? Now, there's a stipulation with that too, right? Don't call me every week telling me you want to chill. Because I want to chill too, but I still go and do what I got to do. Right. Right? So just, you know what I mean? You don't got to... Hello? Yo, Cap, I can't make it today. And then I'll be like, oh, man, you all right? You know what I mean? You good? All right, yo, you need anything? Just let me know. Right. Then you get off the phone and be like, yeah, man, that was crazy. Yeah, Cap seemed like he was on to me. Yeah, go ahead and turn that back up. You know what I mean? You ain't got to do that. You know what I mean? I'd rather you just keep it real and you ain't got to lie. All right, just keep it funky, and we're gonna be good.
Right.
All right, men and brothers and sisters. All right, keep going.
Seeing that ye have put off the old man with his deeds.
Because we're not the same person as we was when we was in the world. So when we come into the truth, it's different. You know what I mean? We gotta hold ourselves to a different standard as you know when we come into the truth, right? Things that you're not gonna get everything from day one. You're not gonna get everything from year one or year two or year three, right? It's things that are gonna come to you that are gonna to make more sense to you later on as you continue to be consistent, right? And so you don't have to concern yourself with being so boggled down with being a scripture champion, right? You might not be a scripture champion like your first year or your second year. It might take you some time, but at the end of the day, you know, the main thing that you want to mainly focus on is being consistent, right? Being available and those things like that, right? Keep going.
Honorable Khan. Verse 10. And have put on the new man, which is renewed in knowledge after the image of him that created him.
Right. So now that we come into the truth, we become, you know, like how they would say, better human beings, right? We become people that are not like we used to be. We become people like that we wasn't in the past. All right. No sweat. So let's go to Matthew 17:7-12. And this is the thing that would really end all violence. It really is the cure for black on black violence, right? How do you would say black on black crime, Hispanic on Hispanic crime, Indian on Indian crime. It will be all of that, right? You got it whenever you're ready, Zarabakar.
Khan. Just the book of Matthew, chapter 7, verse 12. Therefore, all things whatsoever ye would that men should do to you, do ye so to them.
That's it. Right? You want people to treat you right. Right? So you got to treat people right. You know what I mean? Like when you get respect at a job or a slavery where you at, you get that respect because you treat everybody else with respect. And that's how you want to always live your life, is that I'm going to treat you the way I want to be treated. Because nobody wanted to be treated bad, right? Everybody wants to be treated good. So that's how we should conduct ourselves in treating other people, right? And this should be that way across the board. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't have, like, per se, like, there have been, you know, Edomites that have not done anything wrong to me. Right, but they still the devil the Bible speaks of.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I know, look, when I worked at my other slavery, it was the Edomite that made sure my bread was on time. Made sure I got everything that I was supposed to get. Right? And I had no problem with her. You know what I'm saying? But even though I came in the work and she said, good morning, how you doing? And I would say, good morning, right? You're still the devil.
Right.
Right? But you always treat people how you want to be treated, but never forgetting who they are. Get my point? So you don't gotta, you know, be unemployable because you just can't handle your damn self around other nations, right? At the end of the day, you can still conduct yourself in a good manner, in a good way, and you can still deal with other nations, but you can still remember and keep in the back of your mind the day of the devil the Bible speaks of.
Right.
Right? So, you know, you can always treat people, right, the way that you want to be treated, right? Because you give them respect, they'll give you respect, right?
Right.
All right? So this can go all the way across the board. All right? No sweat. So, let's get a little bit more on it. Any more on it?
Khan. Doing to them. For this is the law and the prophets.
Let me see.
I think that's it as far as that.
Let's get 13 real quick, and then I'm gonna go to another scripture.
Khan. It's the book of Matthew, chapter 7, verse 13. Enter ye in at the straight gate. For wide is the gate, and broad is the way.
Right, because remember, this is the straight gate. Right? The straight gate is where we come in at, and this is
this is why it's so important that we respect the brothers and the sisters that come in at that straight gate. That's why it's so important that we honor these brothers and these sisters that come in at the straight gate, because the straight gate is where you need. That's where the Lord is at. You know what I mean? He's at the straight gate. So that's why we want to make sure that we're there. All right? Oh, you struggling with that bag. All right? You want to enter in at that straight gate. All right, where we at? Oh, man. Heavy. Most High in Christ. See, he entering in at the straight gate. All right?
Okay.
And so you want to enter into the straight gate. TD Jakes is not a straight gate. That's a wide gate.
Right.
Pause. I even had to pause that.
Yeah.
Right? That's a wide. Hold up. I ain't gonna say that. It's a wide gate. All right. Keep going.
Okay. For wide is the gate, and broad is the way that leadeth to destruction, and many there be which go in thereat.
Yeah, because so many of us get destroyed, man, because we follow after people through the wide gate. You see look, let me show y'all something, man. The wide gate. Hold on. Let me show y'all the wide gate. All right. I'm gonna share my screen real quick. Let me share my screen. Matter of fact, I don't gotta share my screen yet. I'm gonna show y'all the wide gate. He trolling me right now. Here we go. This screen share, okay.
An alleged cult leader will now spend the rest of his life in prison after a jury found him guilty Friday on all counts, including rape. Elijah Bishop, also known.
Hold on. Did y'all hear that? She said, what did she say? Pick up the mic. I'm gonna play it one more time. Pick out something that she really said. Hold on.
An alleged cult leader will now spend the rest of his life in prison after a jury found him guilty Friday on all counts, including rape. Elijah Bishop also.
All right, go ahead. What did they say?
An alleged cult leader.
Right, but what's the main point that she just said? This is something crazy. I know y'all. Masada Bob already know what I'm about to say. Okay, what did she say? What did she say that is just crazy?
An alleged cult leader found guilty on all charges, including rape.
Right. You see that? Hold on, let me play it one more time. Hold on.
An alleged cult leader will now spend the rest of his life in prison after a jury found him guilty Friday on all counts, including rape. Elijah Bishop.
Now that's crazy. Now they say rape on the mainstream media, but we got to say grape. we got to say grape. Ain't that crazy? We got to say abused. That's wild, right? How come we got to say grape? This girl was graped. Yeah, right. We gotta say she was abused.
Right.
But we can't say what the mainstream media is saying. That's crazy. Right? Grape is crazy.
Yeah.
But let me go ahead and play the rest of it.
An alleged cult leader will now spend the rest of his life in prison after a jury found him guilty Friday on all counts, including rape. Elijah Bishop, also known as Nature Boy, was on trial for rape, false imprisonment, and 3 counts of sharing sexually explicit content on social media. Prosecutors say the crimes happened while he was a leader of a cult called Carbon Nation. Bishop spoke to the courtroom right after his sentencing once victims read their impact statements.
Is there anything else? My heart, like.
Okay, so I'm gonna play that other part too. But you see that? Now he's in prison because he raped the woman. Right? Right? He raped the woman. Right? And yo, this is crazy, right? How come the mainstream media can say it, but I can't? All right. So he abused the woman. And he's in prison. And this is the wide gate, right? Because this is what we want to go to. We want to go, this is where we want to go. We want to go out in the wilderness and smoke weed. We want to go out in the wilderness and have sex with women. That's what it all boils down to at the end of the day, is narcissism and weed smoking and women. That's really all it comes down to. That's the wide gate. The straight gate is far more difficult than that. All right? Read it one more time, Robert Carr, please.
Honorable Khan. This is the book of Matthew, chapter 7, verse 13. Enter ye in at the straight gate, for wide is the gate, and broad is the way that leadeth to destruction, and many there be which go in thereat.
That's right. That's right. Damn right. Let me get Ecclesiasticus in the Apocrypha 28 and 17. Let's get it. 28 and 17 in the Apocrypha.
Honorable Khan, let me know when you're ready, sir.
1 second. I'm just going to get there with you real quick. Ecclesiasticus 28 and 17. 28 and... All right, I'm with you. I'm with you, Robert Carr.
It's the book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 28, verse 17. The stroke of the whip maketh marks in the flesh.
Hold on, 28. Hold on, Salaki. I'm right with you. Hold on 1 second. 28 and 17. I'm with you right now.
The stroke of the whip maketh marks in the flesh, but the stroke of the tongue breaketh the bones.
See that? So you gotta watch what you say too, man. You know, it's about respect and, you know, respecting brothers and sisters. So you got to watch what you say. You can't just be saying whatever the hell you want to say to a brother or sister, man. You know, you got to watch your mouth. Read it one more time, please.
Honorable Khan. It's the book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 28, verse 17. The stroke of the whip maketh marks in the flesh, but the stroke of the tongue breaketh the bones.
That's right, man, because words can hurt a brother. Words can hurt a sister too. You know, they say, sticks and stones may break my bones, but words would never hurt me. That's not true. You know, that's not true. You know, words can hurt a brother. You know what I'm saying? Because a person could say something that maybe you went to them in confidence about. You know, a person could say something to you that you didn't want everybody else to know. You just, you know, you confided in that brother or that sister because, you know, this was something that was personal to you and you didn't really want it to get out to people. But then when you fell out with that brother or sister at some point, you know, they bring that out as ammunition against you. And those things can hurt a brother, man. It can break the bones, man, of a brother, man. It can make you fall out with each other. It can make you not want to be brothers or sisters. And it can make you say something that's unforgivable to another brother. You know what I'm saying? You know, and you will never be able to mend that friendship back because you got too far in what you were saying because you was upset. Now, for me, I tell you what, man, you know, you might get into arguments with your rib or whatever, but you always got to know that there's a line that you should not cross. You know what I'm saying? Even though you might be mad, you can still know that there's not a line that you should cross. Right. You know what I'm saying? There's things that are below the belt that you shouldn't say. You know, I'll give y'all an example, right? It's a video. And in the video, y'all might have seen it. It was a viral video, so y'all might have seen it. But in the video, it was an auntie that was schooling her niece. And she told her niece, she said, take this tube of toothpaste and squeeze it into this cup, right? So while the auntie's talking to the girl, her niece, she squeezed all the tube of toothpaste into this cup. And she said, you know, it's easy. She said, now take this. And she's schooling her about the things that she says to her man when she's in an argument. She says, squeeze this toothpaste into this cup. So as she squeezed it into the cup, it went real fast. She was able to squeeze a whole tube into the cup real fast. Now, as she was trying to school her to tell her, you got to watch the things that you say, she said, all right. She gave her something that she could scoop the toothpaste up with. And she said, all right, now put it back into the tube of toothpaste.
Right.
And she said, I can't do it. It's hard. And that was the lesson.
Right.
The lesson is when you say things, they can come out real easy.
Right.
But it's hard to make up for those things. It's hard to mend the relationship after you say those things that are easy to come out and say. Right. You know, it's far harder to put the toothpaste back into the tube. You know what I mean? It's a far harder thing, and it's just like that with words. It's like you can say things, and it's harder for you to get to mend those things and make those things right when they can come out so easy. Right. So you got to watch what you say to people, you know, to your brothers and your sisters, right? Mm-hmm. Let me see. It was something that you posted in person and listen to the truth. Just send me the address. Okay, if you in Delaware, it's 1232 North King Street. Yeah, Wilmington, Delaware, 19801. Right, just come in. You know, like I say it like this, man. You know, so many people call me. So many people say that they want to come to class, and they don't come. You know, like if you're gonna be serious about your words and serious about the things that you say, then you should actually really stand on business, like King. You know, T.I.'s son. Stand on business, man. You know what I mean? Don't front about it. Just do what you say you're gonna do, and you'll be good to go. All right. Go ahead and read that one more time, please. So we can zero everybody back in.
This is the book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 28, verse 17. The stroke of the whip maketh marks in the flesh, but the stroke of the tongue breaketh the bones. Verse 18. Many have fallen by the edge of the sword, but not so many have fallen by the tongue.
Right. So remember, like, so a lot of people, like, so how you would break this down is that a lot of people die from the sword, right? Of course. But then also a lot of people have died from, you know what I mean? There might not have been as many, but also a lot of people have fallen from that too as well. Right. Right? So you want to make sure that you watch what you say because it can hurt your brother or hurt your sister. All right? No sweat. Let's get Matthew 22 and 26. Then I got a few more, and then we're gonna go. I got a couple of videos I want to show y'all.
Said 22 and 26.
Yeah.
Come on.
Sharing my screen. Okay, you got it.
This is the book of Matthew, chapter 22, verse 26. Likewise, the second also, and the third unto the seventh. Verse 27.
Yeah, 22 and 26. Yeah, go ahead.
Come. And last of all, the woman died also.
No, is it Matthew 22 and 26?
Come.
Let me get the one that says, hold on. I might be wrong with that. I'll get you right now. Hold on 1 second. I need Matthew 22 and 36. Salakia.
Come. It's the book of Matthew, chapter 22, verse 36. Master, which is the great commandment in the law? Verse 37. Jesus said unto him, Thou shalt love the Lord thy God with all thy heart, and with all thy soul, and with all thy mind. Verse 38. This is the first and great commandment, and the second is like unto it. Thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. That's
right, man. That's us. You know, your neighbor is not, your neighbor is not, the Russians. All right. We know who our neighbors are. You know, the blacks, the Hispanics, the brothers that are in our nation, the sisters that are in our nation. That's who you're supposed to love, man. Love your neighbor as thyself. Because if you love your neighbor as yourself, then this barbecue's all week.
Right.
Right, ain't it? Well, I can walk down this. I can't even get, down the street because it's barbecues every week. Right. It's plates taken home every day. Right? So you want to always love your brothers and your sisters, man, who are your neighbors. You want to love them. Say it one more time, please.
Love thy neighbor as thyself.
Mm-hmm.
On these two commandments hang all the law and the prophets.
Right. So everything that's in the law, right? Over 613, laws, statutes, right? It all hinges on really that. It's just loving your brother, man, as you would love yourself, right? So you know that if you love your brother as you love yourself, you wouldn't want your brother to lie to you, so you don't lie to him. You wouldn't want him to sell you fake clothing, so you don't sell him fake clothing.
Right.
You wouldn't want him to sleep with your wife, so you don't sleep with his wife. You get my point? So it just goes like a back and forth type of thing that really hinges on the fact that you loving your brother as yourself. All right? All right, we good. Let me get Ecclesiastes 37:8. The Apocrypha. I think that's the one I want. Let me just get there real quick. Start at 5, please, and then we come down.
Sir. This is the book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 37, verse 5. There is a companion which helpeth his friend for the belly, and taketh up the buckler against the enemy.
Right, there's going to be brothers that's going to be with you, and sisters that's going to be with you no matter what, right? Because if they don't do it, it's going to make them feel some type of way. Go ahead.
Verse 6, forget not thy friend in thy mind, and be not unmindful of him in thy riches.
Right, so if you hit the lottery, man, don't forget about your brother, man.
Right.
You know what I mean? You hit the number, whatever number it be. If it's a number that you only win, 20,000, or it could be, 10,000 or whatever you win. Don't forget about your brother, man, when you get a little bit of something. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Hit your brother off, right? Or hit your sister off. Don't get it and be like, man, hell with everybody. Nobody was here with me when I was out here playing this number. Don't think like that.
Right.
Always remember that. Pay your tithes off of it, and then you're good to go. All right?
Right.
Go ahead.
Verse 7. Every counselor extolleth counsel.
Right. Every counselor is going to give counsel. Right? Go ahead.
But there is some that counseleth for himself.
Somebody break it down. Go ahead.
Somebody, like every counselor gives counsel, right? But some people counsel is like I might give you counsel to benefit me.
Yeah, there you go.
Instead of like the best counsel that might benefit.
Right. How many times we've been on the slavery, right? And you go to somebody, your homeboy on the slavery, and you say, man, if the boss was, they was tripping on me, man, when I came in today. He say, man, I wouldn't let them do that.
Right.
I would go and tell them something. I would go and I would tell them that they shouldn't be talking to me like that. Right? Knowing damn well he gonna let them talk to him like that.
Right.
But he's gonna tell you that because he's gonna give you counsel for himself. And then keep going.
Beware of a counselor, and know before what need he has. For he will counsel for himself, lest he cast the lot upon thee.
Right, to see what's going to happen. He going to give you counsel and then just see what happens when you go through it. Because he's too much of a bitch to actually go and do it himself and really do what he's counseling brothers on.
Right.
He'll just counsel you to see how it's going to go when you go through it. You got to watch out for brothers like that. You got to watch out for sisters like that. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of sisters, they go to other sisters and they talk to these sisters and try to get counsel from them. And those sisters are going to counsel you for themselves.
Right.
It's like, I wouldn't take that. I wouldn't take that. Knowing damn well when we get into the council, you're going to take that.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, I've been in councils. Look, you might think that this sister is like your your gossip buddy, that you're gonna be able to just, y'all gonna keep each other's secrets. The minute you get in council, all that come out.
Right.
As soon as you get in front of General Muhammad, it's like, Tawab Bawakar, sir. All that nonsense you was talking is out the window.
Right.
Now y'all telling on each other. Same thing with brothers.
Right.
You know what I mean? Look, man, don't go to a brother that's going to counsel you and give you the counsel that you want to hear. Right. You know what I'm saying? So many brothers fall like that.
Right.
You know what I mean? Go to a brother that's going to tell you something right. And it might not be something that you want to hear, but it's going to be what you need to be able to get over what you're going through. All right, let's get it.
Verse 9. Oh, so verse 9.
Mm-hmm.
And say unto thee, thy way is good.
Mm-hmm.
And afterward he stand on the other side.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, right. Mm-hmm. Because when you come back and be like, yo, man, they fired me, man. Right. He like, man, damn, they fired you, dog? Oh, man. Yo, hit my phone, man. Right. You know when niggas say that. He really don't mean to hit my phone.
Right.
He's like, yo, hit my phone, man. All right, bro, man, hit my phone. Like, yo, man, they fired me, man. I went in there and I did what you told me. Right. I went in there and I told them that they don't need to be talking to brothers like that here, man. They need to be making sure that they respecting us. He like, yo, they fired you, man? Oh, man. But, yo, man, hit my phone, man. Hit my phone, man. You know what I mean? Let's link up. Yeah. Exactly. Because he going, right, like what you said. He like, I got to go to work, man. Right. Because I got me a job. That's how people, they counsel for themselves, and then when the time comes, they'll stand on the other side.
Right.
Right? Keep going.
Honorable Khan. It should befall thee. Oh, to see what shall befall thee.
Mm-hmm.
Verse 10. Consult not with the one that suspecteth thee,
mm-hmm.
and hide thy counsel from such that as envy thee.
Right. So you gotta. Okay. So what this is talking about is being mindful of who you're going and seeking counsel from. You know what I mean? Yes. Like being careful and being mindful of that, who you're seeking counsel from, because that person that you seek counsel from could be a person that doesn't have your best interest at heart. Right? It could be a person that's trying to figure out a way to get you out of here. It could be a person that's trying to figure out a way to expose you to something. You know what I mean? And so you got to be careful of who you're giving counsel to. And so to be able to protect yourself from those things that could befall you from doing that, seeking the wrong counsel, just seek the counsel that you know is right. And we all know that. You know what I'm saying? We all know the counsel that's right. Right? But you don't really want that counsel. You know what I'm saying? You want somebody that's going to agree with you. You want somebody that's not going to really tell you something that you don't want to hear. We know that. We know the counsel that you could get. We all know we can call General Muhammad for whatever problem you got. But some of us don't want to call General Muhammad. Why? Because you like, well, he going to tell me this, or he going to tell me that, or he's going to tell me something that's right. So I don't want to go to him. You know who I want to go to? I want to go to get counsel. I want to go to a trooper. Hey, look, and I'm officer of 5,000.
Right.
I want to go to a trooper and tell him about everything, because he ain't going to be able to give you the good counsel that you need.
Right.
Or I'm a sister that's been in the school for a long time. I'm going to go to a sister that just popped up. Mm-hmm. Right? That's who I'm going to go to. Because you know that if you go to a sister that's aged in the truth, a sister that's been around for a while, you know that sister's going to give you the counsel that you don't want to hear. Right. So you don't want to go to her. You're going to go to the sister that just came in here that's on her 90 days. Mm-hmm. Like a goofy. Right? Let's get it. Any more on that, Zarabakar? What you think?
It's a lot of bars in here.
Let's get it. We said some bars in there. Let's get it.
Is verse 11. Mm-hmm. Neither consult with a woman touching her of whom she is jealous.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this goes into like women too. You know what I mean? This goes into the women. You got to be careful of the counsel that you're getting, man. Mm-hmm. Don't be a fool.
Right.
You know, watch who you're getting counsel from, you know, because some sisters are jealous, man. Some sisters don't like, you know, the life that you live. You know, some brothers don't like the life that you live. So you got to be careful with all of those things and who you're getting counsel from, and make sure that you're getting it from the right people. All right. In a nutshell. Any more?
Neither with a coward in matters of war.
Right, because remember, okay, if you're about to go to war, why would you go to somebody that never been in one? Right. You know, and the war could be any type of thing. The war don't necessarily have to mean guns. Right. The war could mean, you know, how you can deal with, you know, the way the job is coming down on you, or the way that, you might get a letter in the mail that tells you, hey, man, you know, you owe this taxes, and, you know, and you might be like, what? I don't owe them taxes. Right. But then you might go to somebody who has never been through those types of things and never been to war with anything that could tell you, man, what? Man, you ain't got it. Man, look, they sent you that talking about you owe taxes, man. Don't even worry about that, man. You ain't got to pay that. Right. Man, what? A credit collector, a debt collector try to call you, man, you ain't even got to answer the phone. But they ain't going to tell you that the debt collector could possibly take you to court and sue you for the money. Right. They're not going to tell you that, hey, don't, you know, when you get on the phone with a debt collector, you know, there's certain things that you might have to say. Right. Right? They're not going to tell you that, hey, man, they might take you to court. Because guess what? If they decide to sue you, which whenever I did credit for people, I always told them the right way. I never was like the gurus on YouTube, like, what? Just go and put a fake report and say that somebody stole your identity. That'll clear your record, right? Just go lie to the authorities and tell them that somebody stole your identity. That'll wipe your credit clear, right? But it might not work. That's what they're not going to tell you. The gurus like, give me $5,000 and I'll give you the secret to clearing your credit. Right? Mm-hmm. You pay them $5,000. They say, look, this is what you do. You go down to the police station, you write up a police report, and you tell them that somebody stole my identity. Right? But what they're not going to tell you is that if they can prove that nobody stole your identity, they're going to take your credit score away. I know I never heard that before, but they will take your credit score. So you won't even have a credit score. So when you go to try to get a crib, you ain't going to be able to get it because they're not going to be able to check your credit. They're not going to tell you that you could be sued by the company that's taking you to court. Not the company, but the debt collector, right? Who bought your debt. That once they figure out a way that they can get their money back. So if you owe money on a repossession, that's $18,000, right? Instead of that person saying, okay, well, they just trying to act like they don't know what I'm talking about, then I'll take them to court. Because it'd be far cheaper for me to take them to court and sue them for the $18,000 than just to go away. They're not going to tell you those things because we follow people that's not going to counsel us in the right way. Right. So you want to say something as our word? You were good? I was going to say that. No, grab the mic, man. Pause.
They'll tell you, hey, man, wait 7 years.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It'll fall off after 7 years.
Mm-hmm. And you know, like repossessions is like 10. Yeah. But who not going to need credit in 10 years? Come on, everybody need a little credit every now and again. That's the key. That's one of the keys that they don't tell you about.
10 years and you 50 now.
Yeah. You know, I've been doing trucking, man. That's the key. Not trucking. Trucking ain't the key. The key is good credit. Because you're going to be put in a bind at some point. Right. Along when you're getting yourself together, and you're going to need credit to be able to get the extra money that you need when you need it at that particular time. Because if you don't have credit, guess what? You out the game. Right then and there. Grand opening, grand closing. Nigga, you got to go back to work. And Esau's right there like, I'll take you back, but you got to crawl through the little door. The little door. You can't come through the big door. Remember the big door you walked in and you fill out your application? You know what I mean? You can't walk through that one. You got to walk through the other one. And when you come back through that door, your clothes gonna be tattered. You're gonna be dirty, and you're gonna be begging for your job back, right? But they refuse to let you go, right? And then boom, all the people on the job is gonna be like, "Hey, what's up? What's up, Sarai, man? How everything go for you out in the world?" You're gonna be like, "Man, you know," and you got to deal with that You know, you got to deal with that embarrassment.
Right.
You know? So we want to make sure that we're getting good counsel, man.
Mm-hmm.
Make sure we're getting good counsel from brothers and on all levels. And I just broke that down as an example. You know what I'm saying? As where you could get bad counsel and they're not telling you the right things for you to succeed. All right? Mm-hmm. No sweat. Boom. I think we good there, Zara, right?
All
right, no sweat. So let me show y'all something, man. We gotta watch who we following, man. Because the people that we follow today is not the people that we should be following. Now, we see throughout the whole conscious community, different things like that. We've matter of fact, tag somebody in the conscious community, right? Tag them right now, because I'm about to drop something, right? The people that we've been following for all these years, I'm gonna say it as plainly as I can. We shouldn't be following those people, right? The ISUPK is what we should be following. Right. Commander General Yohana is our leader, man. Either way you want to put it. How many debates do Captain Tazariak have to win? Right? Remember when James White came at the Hebrew Israelites and he smashed Ricard Ciar from GOCC? Y'all remember that? And all the Israelite community was like, damn, this white boy is serious, right? This white boy know what he's talking about, right? His student tried to call the ISUPK on Crossing Line Radio when he was Israelite Vibes, I believe, right? Vocab Malone. Yeah, Vocab Malone. He tried to call the ISUPK. And guess what happened? He got smashed.
Right.
And guess what all the Israelites did? We won! We won! Yay! Yeah. Go ahead, Matazabah. Go ahead, Matazabah.
I was about to say, first they made him apologize. You good. I just wanted to say that first. You remember that? They made him apologize.
Just say it so everybody can hear it. Yeah, because people
first they made him apologize before they even spoke with him. Mm-hmm. He had to apologize to Commander General Yohana because he had said something false about it. Mm-hmm. He had attributed something from another camp to Commander General Yohana. But you know how Esau is. You know how the devil is. He always throw out misinformation and then try to apologize for it later after he's already created like a storyline.
I think he said something about that Commander General Yohana made some dolls.
Something like that, yeah, but it
was really
the dude that passed away, you know what I mean, from COVID.
What's the nigga name? Tazadakia. Tazadak, yeah.
Right, and so then he had to come on and eat humble pie. Right, because then now he got to come on and say, I misspoke. Yeah, you the devil.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. The ISUPK is the home of the truth.
That's right.
Right, and we have, this has been tried and proven, man. I've been in this school since 2015, and that's not a long time, right? Just riding up on 10 years, right, that I've been in this school. And I can say for this decade, we have consistently won, right? And it's clear who the leader is. You know what I mean? And the leader is Commander General Yohana. Right. And no matter what body you have or what team you have have to have a leader. That's it. Right. What happened when Tupac got killed? Did the Outlaws put out another albums that went platinum? Do I got to go there? Do I got to go there? What happened to the Outlaws? What happened to Junior Mafia? Do I got to go there? Right? Because they didn't have a leader after their leader was gone, right? Commander General Yohana leads us, but not only does he lead us, he also creates leaders. That's right. Right? Because you got Captain Meshach, you got, Captain Tazariak, you got Captain Kadazai, you got Captain Ahmad, you got Captain Akkad, you know what I mean? You got captains all over that are leaders, right? And he's not and we're not just a camp full of readers. I know y'all know what I'm talking about. We're not a camp full of readers here. And we do that because we understand brotherhood and sisterhood, and we understand the structure that Christ gave us to make us win. That's what it is at the end of the day. The brotherhood and sisterhood is our foundation. And when we sway away from that, I'm gonna tell you what we get. We get stuff like this. Hold on. I'm gonna tell you what we get. Hold on, let me see. I'm gonna mute my mic because I don't want to mess up the sound.
Do you want to be heard? Come on up to the, if you do, come on up to the podium. And we'll swear you in.
Raise your right hand. Do you swear and attest to the testimony about the truth? For sure. At all times.
All right, what is?
Hold on. Like they asked him, did he swear to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth? But he said for sure.
I just want to say something to all of them.
Well,
I just want to say.
Just direct it to me, please, not to.
I'll direct it to you. I'll direct it to you.
Okay.
Are you happy? Are you happy?
Hold on. She said he said was it the judge look, he about to get sentenced and the judge asked him, you know, like what you have to say. Do you have anything to say? He said for sure, right? But then after the judge asked, you know, told him, you know, to continue, he said, "Are you happy?"
I'm not answering any questions of yours, sir.
I forgive you. I forgive you, and I still love you. I forgive.
Wait a minute. That's how you know the brother's a Christian, because he said that he forgive her. Oh, say that real quick.
No, I was about to say any simpleton would stop talking. Any simpleton would stop talking, right? He was trying to address the victims, but she said, "No, wait, no, you can't talk to them, you know, because he's narcissistic. He's going to try to manipulate them in his voice and all that." So she's like, "No, say it to me." He's talking to her like she's them. It's crazy.
Go ahead.
And it's almost like what he's doing still is he's playing that God role, right? So he's basically like, you know what I mean, I forgive you, like his forgiveness really means something. You know what I mean? And he's trying to play a trigger. He thinks that he can manipulate the daggone judge. He's thinking that he can manipulate the court system by being there and saying, you know, trying to talk like he's so humble and he's okay with it. Like these are the type of people that'll be like, yeah, you know, well, that's, you know, Paul went in the jail and the jail cells opened up for him. You know what I mean? All this, like he's going to try to play that role, but he's going to get toe up.
So, let me read some more. Let's listen to some more.
Still love you. I got nothing in my heart. I'm not mad at you. I'm not upset with you. I forgive you.
Yo, he about to get sentenced, and he told the judge that he forgives the judge.
Kiss my baby girl. And I love y'all. I would never, I promise you, you know how I am. In my heart, you know how I am. I still love you. I still love you. And don't hate on me.
Okay.
Don't hate.
Is there anything else?
My heart, light as a feather.
All right, so okay, he said he don't hate him. Well, let's look at a video of the things that he was doing to him. Right? Hold on. Because you know I got the video. All right, let me stop sharing that, and let me go over here. All right, let me share this. But let me show y'all something, man. These are the people that we choose to follow. Hold on. Oh, there it goes, right there. All right. Okay. All right, where?
I'm violent. I'm violent.
Make it big for y'all.
I like that. I'm a violent nigga. I'm a gorilla. That's right. You ain't fucking God, nigga. Fuck this phone, nigga. I made this phone and I made you, nigga. Ever disrespect God, nigga.
You throw that up.
Oh, shit. Smack that nigga. Fuck him. Ever disrespect me, nigga.
He's looking at everybody in the room, just intimidating everybody. Yo, these niggas slap the shit out of them guys. I'm gonna watch this shit.
Yo, he just, he's smacking the shit out of everybody in the room, and he making other niggas smack the shit out of niggas. Yes. Yes, that's what we want to follow, man. The open gate, man, the wide gate.
Right. Oh man, yo. Just smack that nigga. Oh shoot. What the hell?
Just when I move, you move. Did I ask for a strawberry? Bitch, did I ask for a strawberry? Huh? No, my chief. Don't you ever in your motherfucker.
Yo, he smacked the nigga. He smacked the nigga that didn't give him any strawberries, man. That's crazy as mug. Nature Boy. Yeah, it's Nature Boy.
Look at that. Ooh. Move this right out. Move, I'm over here. Just move out my motherfucking way when you see me coming. Attitude in her face.
What? Say, ooh, that was a good one.
Let me punch you in your shit. I'm an abusive man. That's what I am. That's what I am. I need a woman that like to be abused. We said right, smack her. Smack her. No, smack her. Fucking playing, bitch. Get your motherfucking mind. Sit up. Sit up, bitch. I said right. I just said right. You ain't listening to me, ho. Up!
Let me stop this right here. Now, a woman will come into the truth, and we tell her to make spaghetti, and she'll say, "I'm surviving a cult." That's crazy, right? Surviving a cult is crazy, right? But this is really a cult,
right?
Surviving a cult, because this here is narcissistic sex cult behavior.
Yeah, this is great.
Look at this, man. So for all you women out there who left the school and said that you were surviving a cult, then you obviously was not here.
Smack her. I don't know nobody else like me, bro. I don't know nobody else on this planet like me, bro. That could say that they're God and they got real life worshipers in they like literally people don't understand like these women and people that come to me, they mostly
Spirit of this, the spirit that's on the brothers is over this brother right here is written all in them earrings that he has. He has unks on, you know, like how my Jones is, Shields, David. He has unks on. You know what I mean? That spirit of that is like homosexuality, femininity, all that. You know, Gab, God's copulating between buttocks and the other ones.
Yeah,
crazy gay stuff. You know what I mean? And that's how that cult was, because not only was he, you know, it's like sexual towards the women, but towards the men as well. You see what I'm saying? Even if he's like dominating them is still like sexual in nature. You know, like the Delectable Negro, how they used to talk about like the slave master and the slave.
Right. Exactly.
It's like,
yep. Let me play a little bit more.
Worship me, bro. They really link I'm God, bro, and I am God. And they know I'm God, and their souls belong to me. Just like in the Bible, Jesus said, these sheep, no one can take them away from me because God is giving to me. And it's like literally y'all are doing the same thing, bro. Y'all follow me everywhere I go. Y'all won't even let me go out the room, bro. Y'all carry me upstairs to go to sleep. Bro, I don't gotta do nothing. I just say right now. I swear to God, right now, anything I want from this house, I get. Like, if I sit in this chair, I'm like, take my shoes off. Rub my feet. Oh. Hey, where my admin at? Get on your face, ho. Respect the black man. The black man is God.
The black man is God.
Put your arms to the side. Black man, I apologize to you.
Black man, I apologize to you.
For being a bitch.
For being a bitch.
For not supporting your dreams and your ambitions.
For not supporting your dreams and ambitions.
Black man, you are the greatest man to ever be on this motherfucking planet, even in your ignorance.
Black man, you are the greatest man to ever be on this planet, even in your ignorance.
And I should support you up or down, rich or poor. I should give my money to you, but I'm sitting here with your ego.
And I should support you up or down. I should give my money to you.
I should give my money to you, black man.
Damn, now, and our people, we want to be in groups like this.
Right.
Now, when we say the ISUBK is the truth and we should follow Commander General Yohana and the truth, man, our people fight us on this. Right. They want to follow a nigga that's sitting back like this, that when it all comes down, he says that he forgives the judge.
Man, say it. Because at the end, you all I got. You are my protector. And just because you down don't mean that I got to disrespect you.
And just because you're down doesn't mean I gotta disrespect you.
Outstanding.
I said out.
Well, go ahead and say
it. Say it again. Say it again. What you just say?
No, I was about to say, you know what I mean? All the sisters that you see in this video now, we got to fix them.
Right.
You know what I mean? And as the proof is in the pudding. Remember, one of the sisters from this organization actually came into the school through the brother Dawada, where he had to help her get from out of this cult, help her get her kids and all that kind of stuff. Mm-hmm. We're gonna have to fix the rest of these sisters, and not only the sisters, we're gonna have to fix the brothers that are sitting there bent down, like
we gotta fix these brothers.
Weak.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Them brothers was very weak, with no backbone and everything like that, and those brothers can still be men.
And you know, Commander General Yohana would never make a brother do this.
Never.
You know, he would never make a brother do this.
When they say, "Oh, y'all in there, men worship," ain't there nigga up in here made somebody come and unloose your boots.
That's something for your rent. Your rent's supposed to do that.
He was rubbing his feet. He rubbed his feet like, he was rubbing his feet. That's crazy.
And he said and you see what's going on. I want to play a little bit more of it, just to show y'all what's going on here. Hold on.
Outstanding. Bitch, if you ever stand over me, I will. You gotta humiliate these hoes. They humiliating you. Look at your life and look at mine. You wish you can do this, nigga, with your life, and you would do it in your own way. You could never do what I'm doing right now. Never. You would need, I'm doing this without money. They gave me money. Could you find some idiots online to pay you to do this to them? I bet you could. Can you find some weak niggas online that have money that will give you money to humiliate them publicly? Can you do it? If you can, let me know. Let me know. To their faces. like a real nigga. I'm the real troll. And they paid me to do this to them. How much money you gave me, sir?
30,000.
How much money did you give me? You ain't gave me shit. You've been feeding off of that. You've been feeding off everybody. But if you could give me money, how much would you give me? How about you? How much money you give me?
About 70,000.
70,000. And you? Nothing.
Even the way that brother said, "I'll give it all to you," was sexual in nature, as if like maybe they had some type of
it's like
intimate encounter.
Right, it's like they're attracted to him.
Right. Yeah.
This boy,
Because
say it on the mic. Say it on the mic so everybody can hear what you're saying.
nah, he said it himself. Like this dude, he messed with all types.
Oh yeah.
And I mean, he even had a transsexual.
Right.
And I mean, a woman.
He did gay porn.
Oh,
Yeah, he did get porn too.
Alternative. What they call the Transformers.
Oh man, alternative lifestyle.
He had an Autobot.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's crazy. The news just said the R word, and we gotta say grape.
Right.
he he's probably graping these dudes.
You gotta say grape.
He's probably graping these dudes. Yeah, we gotta say he's abusing these brothers. Yeah, so a lot of that, like you said, is sexual in nature, and we see like where our brothers go wrong when they try to run away from the truth. You know, the truth is right here. Let's get some more scriptures on it. What, you want to say something?
I was about to say, are you on the screen?
Yeah, I'm on the screen. Yeah, they can see me from the other side, smallest part. All right, so let's get a few more scriptures on it, and then we'll just beat this down a little bit more, and then I'm gonna be out of here. All right. Let me see.
So, like, if I may.
Yeah, you got it. Go ahead.
I got a precept that Officer Thashim had sent me.
Let's get it.
Proverbs 18:6.
Mm-hmm. Let's go ahead and read it.
It says, "If a fool's lips enter into contention, and his mouth calleth for strokes." Verse 7, "A fool's mouth is his destruction, and his lips are the snare of his soul." So like, that was basically going into what we was talking about earlier.
Yeah, because I mean, even with this cat, read it one more time, please.
A fool. This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 18, verse 6. "A fool's lips enter into contention, and his mouth calleth for strokes." Verse 7. "A fool's mouth is his destruction, and his lips are the snare of his soul."
Yeah, because the things that he wants is gonna be the things that's gonna trap you later. You know, and if you decide to give in to a fool,
right?
And this is what our people always continually do.
Right.
So you see, like these women that are here, they're women that are trying to find the truth. You know, women that are, you know, trying to figure out life and trying to figure out, you know, to some degree, they understand that the oppressor is the devil, right? Because it makes them want to get away from Babylon, right? It makes them want to go out in the wilderness and be able to live free and not have to be under the constant, you know, oppression that we endure here in America, you know, as brothers and sisters here. They want to get away from it. And you know what happens? They go and meet a narcissistic dumbass, like this, that leads them and have them sitting up in the crib all day, you know, bowing down and rubbing their feet. And that's somebody's daughter. You know what I'm saying? And they'll run away from us and say, these guys are the KKK. I don't want my daughter in there. But guess what the alternative is? Your daughter going down to Costa Rica with an idiot like that.
Right.
And that's the alternative of it. You know, at the end of the day, we got solutions, right? The ISUBK is the solution. And this is where all young women should come. All young men should come. And they should, and by doing that, they will be put in the best possible position to move forward. Go ahead.
Brother had asked biblically, what should his punishment be? You know what I mean?
Who?
So I had just asked in the chat.
Like, what should his punishment be? Go ahead.
His punishment be? And well, technically, it would be death. You know what I mean? But you know, No, because of grace, that boy's in jail for life.
You know what his punishment should be? Exactly what the oppressor gave him.
Right.
The oppressor gave him life plus 10 years.
Exactly.
She said that way you'll never be able to affect anybody else again.
Exactly.
That's it. You know, the Lord, the oppressor will give judgment. Now, how does that seem? I mean, how does that feel to get judged by the devil,
right? Who
has total immorality,
right?
Is going to judge you on your immorality, and then give you life in prison behind it,
plus 10 years.
plus 10 years, meaning that you will never ever get out of prison again. And that's
come back and do some more.
And that's your judgment.
Come back.
Yeah, you're judged by the devil, right? The Lord gave the judgment, but the oppressor gave the judgment,
right?
And that's ultimately what it's going to have to be in the end. Let me see. Proverbs 15:1. And then I'll go to like 2 more scriptures and then I'll be done. Well, 3 scriptures and I'll be done. All right. So Proverbs 18:3. No. 15:1.
Just the book of Proverbs, chapter 15, verse 1.
Uh-huh.
A soft answer turneth away wrath, but grievous words stir up anger.
Right. Meaning this, man, you don't always got to be upset about everything. Every time something comes across your way, you don't have to always be upset about it. Sometimes you can just gracefully deal with things that you don't have to get out of your character. You don't have to deal with things in a bad way. You can deal with them and have your presence of mind, right? You don't always got to get out of character when things come to you. People come to you with different, BS, no matter where you at, school, right? Your job, wherever it is, you don't always have to fly off the handle when things come your way. All right. Any more on that?
Okay.
Go ahead, Mataz. It's Robert Carr. You can go ahead and finish.
Okay, Khan. Verse 2. The tongue of the wise useth knowledge aright, but the mouth of fools poureth out foolishness. Verse 3.
Yeah, well, I think that's we can stop there, but a fool is always going to speak foolishness. You know what I mean? Our brother talking about how this gang or that gang, or I remember one thing I was watching about the gangs in in Chicago, where he was talking about nobody wins in a gang war. Right. Nobody wins at all because both people lose, and the people that go to prison lose, and the people that lose their life lose, and the parents lose, and everybody's family and the family of the people that went to jail for committing the murder lose. Everybody lose. There's no winners in anything. Go ahead, Matazapa.
Salagio.
I'm gonna go ahead and stop.
If I could, can I pull a?
Yeah, you got it.
A scripture.
Yeah, you got it. We got 40 people in here, man. Shout out to the 40 people in here. We got 3 likes, but I ain't worried about it.
Joel 2:27, and this is because remember, Nature Boy. I was trying to find the scripture, so like if it's
no, we on it.
But remember when Nature Boy said that he said, "I'm God." He said, "The black man is God. I'm God." You know what I mean? And if you was God, you would be able to get yourself out of that predicament. Right. So that's just further proving that you're not. But Joel 2:27, it says, "And ye shall know that I am in the midst of Israel, and that I am the Lord your God, and none else." Right? "And my people shall never be ashamed." Like he was calling himself God, and he was making those people feel ashamed. He was shaming them. Like he said, which one of y'all can go on the internet and find some weak niggas to give you some money? Like that's crazy.
Yeah, that's
crazy. Yeah. And then he said, matter of fact, how much have you gave me? 30,000. How much? Oh, you ain't never gave me nothing. You just living off that. You ain't never gave me nothing. But if you could, how much would you give me? All of it. Like these niggas is crazy.
Yeah, I mean, when people see that when it says ye are gods, we're God's lowercase.
Right. Like the Lord is not trying to shame us. That's what it is. You know, our God isn't trying to shame us. He's not trying to make us look belittle us or make us look small or, laugh at us and all that kind of stuff.
He's
like
trying
that.
to build us up.
Right. Our God is trying to put us in a position of rulership, in a position of superiority.
That's right.
So everything that we learn in this Bible is to make a man disciplined enough to be in that position. That was crazy, what we just watched. That was my first time ever seeing that video.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And first to watch another black man do that to another black man, that's no different than what Christians do every day.
And these sisters is young, impressionable, and this is the first bastard that they ran into.
Yeah,
it's crazy. All right, no sweat. So, where was you at, Matazza Pod? That you had pulled that scripture, and let me see. Okay, Hebrews 13 and 17. Hebrews 13 and 17. And then I got one more scripture after that.
This is the book of Hebrews, chapter 13, verse 17. Obey him, Salaki, obey them that have the rule over you.
Right. So these are the men that are in the truth, the men that are set up by the Lord to lead. Right. It said, to say that one more time, Salaki.
Khan. Obey them that have the rule over you.
Right. So like a brother that has rule over you, you obey that brother, man. If the brother's an officer of 50, you're a trooper, you obey that brother, man. If the brother been in the school a little longer than you and you're officer of 50, you obey that brother. You know what I'm saying? And it goes all the way that way all the way up. Keep going.
And submit yourselves. For they watch for your souls.
Right. So any brother that's over you, that's set up by the Lord, that brother is over you because the Lord wanted that brother to be over you. That's how it goes. You don't have to look at it in a way where you have any contention with a brother because of it, or you look at it in a way like this brother shouldn't be over me. The brother is in this position because the Lord put him there. That's it. So if you come into this truth and you're 15 years old or you're 16 or you're 17 years old and you become an officer, then you are going to be over a brother that's 35. Yeah. You're going to tell a brother that's 35, I need you to sweep this floor right here. And the brother is going to have to say, Khan, I don't want Khan. He's going to say, yes, Lord, yes, because this is what the Lord wanted. Go ahead, Matazza Ba.
So I get to your point, and brotherhood would make you, because we read in this, brotherhood would make you understand that this brother is going to listen to you because he's trying to be in the truth. He's trying to walk in the way of the Lord. So he's going to listen to you and do whatever you say to do. And to Zion, bring it back full circle when he first started out the class, like we're in charge of these brothers' souls, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, these brothers is in here for a reason. They're here because the Lord chose them. So we have to make sure that we watch out for them.
Right. So, yeah. You know what I mean? Read it one more time, please, Robert Carr, please.
Khan. This is the book of Hebrews, chapter 13, verse 17. Obey them that have the rule over you and submit yourselves.
That's right.
For they watch for your souls, as they that must give account.
Right, because remember, at the end of the day, okay, we go to major council. That's account. You're giving account to what's going on in your camp. If you're the leader over the camp, you're giving account. And guess what? You're under that pressure. Guess what? You're under that scolding. If it's not a good report, you get my point. You're under that because you're in charge of brothers and what they do. It's times where you'll be out with your family and you're having a great time. Oh yeah, look at the kids sliding down the slides, having a great time. Hello, shalom, Lord Christ. Yeah, we need you to be in the council right now. Oh, okay, Colonel McCon, sir. You go out to the car. You in the council. Shalom, sir. Captain Zarwan reporting for the council. Oh, yeah. This brother did this, and this. This sister did this, and this. See, the problem is you out there having a good time. That's why the brothers in your camp is doing this. Because you out, watching your kids slide down the slide. You get my point? Now, you a brother, you just out, you know what I mean? You don't know, you just out having a good time with your family. The one day you have off. Something goes wrong,
you're responsible. Something ain't right, you're responsible. That's the burden of a brother that's in a position of leadership. And if you can't understand that, hold on, damn the thing. Yeah, it's all in my nostrils. Damn. Hold on, slide in. Let me fix that. I gotta stop moving around so much. Get a little bit carried away. All right, a little carried away. I get a little bit carried away with my. You know, when those things happen, you have to have account for those things. So when you move up in rank, just understand that it's the Lord moving you up and putting you in more responsibility over more brothers and more sisters. So you got to be the type of brother, you know what I mean, that can deal with that type of responsibility. All right? No matter how high you go or how low you stay, at the end of the day, you're in a position and the Lord puts you in that position. It's up to you if you want more. Now, if you want more, the Lord will give you more, right? But you got to put yourself in a position that would make the Lord want to give you more. And I guarantee you, if you're in that position, brothers will give you more because you're asking for it. You're saying, give it to me. Give it to me. And everybody will know that, and you will get what you want. All right? No sweat. All right, so any more on that, Zara Bakar?
Khan. That they may do it with joy and not with grief.
So could you back up just a few more words just to put the zeros back in where we was at?
Khan.
Uh-huh.
This is the book of Hebrews chapter 13, verse 7. Obey them that have the rule over you and submit yourselves, for they watch for your souls, as they that must give account, that they may do it with joy and not with grief, for that is unprofitable for you.
Right. I don't need to break that down. Go ahead.
Keep reading.
You think I need to go another scripture, or you think we good?
I
think we good. All right, no sweat. So just be mindful of the position that you're in, and just understand that you got brothers and sisters' lives in your hands, and that's what you want to make sure that you're keeping care of. All right, no sweat. So one last scripture, 1 Corinthians 10:10. Hold on, shout out to Austere FM. Shout out to, let me go up here, man, up a little bit. Shout out to Ramak. Shout out to ISBK Delaware South. Shout out to Kanai Asha. Shout out to Miss Coco the Don. Shout out to you. King Livingston, shout out to you. Shout out to Sayana Nash. Hold on.
That's off YouTube.
Princess Nahara.
Yeah.
Man, come on now.
That's our YouTube channel.
Come on, Nahara, man. You are tripping. Shalom to you, sis. Shalom to Princess Yarasha Yah. Shout out to you, sis. Shout out to Barack Wanah. All right, Barack Wanah in the building. Aparayam. Shout out to Jojo Sanya Sweetie. Damn, that's a hell of a name. Shout out to Kana. Shout out to you. Shout out to Mataziala. My condolences, our condolences to you and your family, man, through this hard time right now. Shout out to you, man. Shout out to Malakban. Is it Malakaban? Malakban. Most High in Christ, family to you. Brittany, shout out to you. Zakia Shantae. Oh, that sounds like a rapper right there. Zakia Shantae. Ra'ihaba, loyalty, ya Allah. Damn, okay. No sweat. Shout out to you, Shep. My man, Shep. Maria Stevenson, shout out to you. Just Starting Paint, shout out to you. UPK Trooper, Kwadash, ya Allah. Damn. All right, no sweat. Where are you checking in from? Los Angeles. All right. Captain Gadar, man, get under him, man. Do everything he say. Terry Turner, AJ, I got that. I just got it, but I don't have it.
for this class. I'll have it for the next one. Just started paying. Meets Rouge. Shout out to you, Lord in Christ. To you, checking in from Northern Bay. What's that? California. Okay. Tanika. Yeah, shout out to everybody, man. I appreciate all y'all. We're gonna have the link in here for the sign in. I just got it, but it's too late in the class to put it out today. You know, for y'all that don't know, you know, ISUPK Delaware, man, we under construction right now. We getting our class together and getting everything together so that we can, you know, have more people in here. You know what I'm saying? Because we grew to a point. Thanks to the Lord, we've grew to a point where, you know, we need more space. So we're doing that now. And our school is under construction, and we will have this right, man. Just give us a couple of weeks, all right? Let me see. Somebody else came in. Zakia, okay, and Miss Cleo the Dawn. All right, Miss Cleo the Dawn. Let's get it. All right, so where we at, Zarabakar? We at
We're at 1 Corinthians chapter 10, verse 10.
Yeah, let's get it.
Neither murmur ye, as some of them also murmur.
Right. So watch your mouth, man. When you come into the school, don't murmur against a brother or murmur against a sister. That means running your mouth, because it will come out later. It will come out, because when you build a relationship with somebody that's based off of gossip, eventually somebody blow my mind what's going to happen between the two people that's gossiping to each other. Hold on. Now, go ahead, Mr. Husband. So they're going to end up in council?
Well, first, if them two was talking in secret, first, that conversation is going to get out to their husbands. Then that conversation is going to get back to the captains and the generals. And then everybody going to be in council.
But what the two brothers or the two sisters going to end up doing? Oh, say it in the camera. Say it on the mic.
They're gonna start talking about each other.
They're going to end up gossiping on each other, because that's how, sooner or later, because that's how that's how the relationship was cultivated, off of talking about people. So watch what you say. Watch your murmuring. If you got an issue with a brother, be aggressive with the brotherhood. Be aggressive with the sisterhood. And being aggressive with the brotherhood means that you can't be a coward. Being aggressive with the sisterhood means that you can't be a coward. So if you got an issue with a sister, go to that sister and tell that sister the issue. And if you can't get it fixed there, then take that sister to counsel, take that brother to counsel, and that ultimately keeps our brotherhood and our sisterhood strong. All right, keep reading, Zarabakar, if you could.
As some of them also murmured, and were destroyed of the destroyer. Now,
hold on. Say that one more time.
This is the book of 1 Corinthians, chapter 10, verse 10. Neither murmur ye, as some of them also murmured, and were destroyed of the destroyer.
Meaning what? Meaning that, hold on. Meaning, before I say it, meaning, what does that mean? Meaning, Zawar?
Destroyed of the destroyer?
No, mean the whole verse.
Oh,
hold on. Oh, slug.
So I can get that again. Murmur ye, as some of them also murmured.
Who's them that also murmured?
The people that you murmur to.
Yeah, but give me the spirit of the whole thing.
Cowards.
That you on it, but bring me home so we can end the class. Would you want us to be here till 10? Bring it home.
Oh shoot. Though the weak, the ones who try to come against the truth.
You on it, but you like over there though. You hitting the ball, but the ball's you bunting it. You putting out you like that. You not foul hitting that joint all the way home.
Women?
Of course you're gonna go there.
I mean,
Go ahead.
Basically, like being destroyed by the destroyer is the one that's gossiping. Like the one that's like, so the destroyer. If I'm destroying your name, I'm gonna be like, I'm the destroyer, but I'm gonna be destroyed by the Lord or by
the Lord. You're right. We're not gonna get out of here. Are we gonna get out of here tonight or what? Can somebody get us out of here tonight or what? The Lord is a destroyer, right?
So you're going to be destroyed. You destroy
Right.
another brother, you're going to be destroyed.
What was we at? Colossians, right? Right.
No, 1 Corinthians.
1 Corinthians, right?
10 verse
Let me
10.
see. 1 Corinthians 10 verse 10. I was trying to go here. I didn't want to go here. Right? 1 Corinthians 10 and 10, right? So 1 Corinthians 10 and 10. Neither murmur ye as some of them also murmured and were destroyed of the destroyer. Who are the people that also murmured?
Those outside of the truth.
No.
So you're speaking about people that's in the truth.
What testament are we in?
New Testament.
What testament would it be talking about?
The Old Testament.
Right. So who are the people who murmured?
So the people that was in the Old Testament.
Right, the people that were in the past.
Right.
Don't murmur like those people, because what happened to those people? You go ahead and read the last verse, the last
Right.
sentence.
They were destroyed of the destroyer.
See that? So what do we learn? We learn don't be like the people that was in the past, right? Don't be like that, because they were destroyed because of it. So let's not make that same mistake. Now we can get out of here. I gotta go there. I gotta go there. That's what we gotta do to get out of here. I gotta go there. All right. All right, no sweat. All right, so shout out to everybody, man. Oh, my thing is crazy right now. All right, so I hope everybody learned something today. I hope you wrote down the scriptures. I hope you paid attention, because Sarah Bakar didn't read all those scriptures for nothing. Right. Isaiah Ward didn't put his input in for nothing. Mataza Pa didn't bring out his scriptures for nothing. You know what I mean? Chris wasn't in here for nothing.
Right.
Right? That's my nephew, by the way. He wasn't in here for nothing. We all was in here for a reason. And that was to make sure that the brotherhood and the sisterhood get strengthened, and to make sure that we strategize and we put ourselves in the best possible position to move forward, right? Because that's the will of the Lord. And with that being said, man, I'm going to make sure you pay your Passover fees. Hold on. Do you have something right there? Make sure you pay your Passover fees. Yeah.
Israel, the Israelite School of Universal and Practical Knowledge, under commanding General Yohana, presents the Lord's 55th annual Passover. That's right, the Lord's 55th annual Passover is rapidly approaching. Commanding General Yohana is calling for all blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans to remember what the Lord did for us by saving us from our oppressors and choosing us to be a special people unto him, the real Jews and Israelites. Passover will be held in Durham, North Carolina. Pay your Passover fee. Anyone 17 years of age or older must pay $200. Come and enjoy fresh lamb, unleavened bread, and the Spirit of Christ. Can't wait to see you all there, Israel. Shalom.
Cabins and streets and corners, all is feeling righteous. Real particular, nobody else there to compare to. Train for war, men and war like